So tell us, Megan, why the arts are important to your life, in your life.
Well, I've wanted to sing since I was a child. Um, since I was singing since I was 3 and then private lessons at 10. And I have to say it changed my life significantly. While it gave me focus, it gave me a sense of purpose. So while other kids were going through the changes of hormonal changes, I was focused. I was focused with my private lessons. At the time, I was going to Kappa in Philadelphia, and with the studies in school, English, math, etc. Plus, on top of that, the music classes, the technical musical classes, sight singing, music theory. I had a purpose. So while other young people were getting into things that may take away from their life, I was involved with something that was giving me something to look forward to, something that was positive. And it also engaged me in a number of levels. It engaged me mentally, it engaged me spiritually and creatively, obviously. And it also helped me to establish a thought process. So as I went on into womanhood, I had something that was grounding, was very positive. And that's what music and being in the arts has done for me.
So, as one of the newest members of the Christina Cultural Arts Center faculty, what has that experience been like for you thus far?
As one of the newest members of the Christina Cultural Arts Center, I have to say it has been really wonderful, very, very exciting. The staff that is here is very energized. I have never worked in an environment that is supportive of my creative growth, at the same time requiring me to give to my students. And usually it's the focus is on the students, but here not only are the students held, obviously first, but as an instructor, we're just encouraged to expand creatively. And personally, I have found that I am growing mentally and spiritually, and I'm allowed to do that. And my colleagues care, and it's very hard to find that in a educational environment. So it's a very special place. I come from a classical music background, and now I'm seeing more jazz and also gospel with Christina. And so most of my students are coming from a gospel or R&B background, and what I'm giving them is a basic classical foundation. So sometimes there's, from my students, they're not too convinced that this is going to help them preserve their instrument or give them a vocal foundation. So when I saw my students get up on stage and they retained what I taught them, the battling going back and forth in the private lesson, and to see that they had grown from the short time that we had been together in the one semester, it brought tears to my eyes. And I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting to care so much. And this is the kind of environment that is systemic in Christina Cultural Arts Center. It's wonderful.
So, is there anything that you would like for the audience to know? What would you say to an audience to encourage them to become financial investors in our programs?
In our current society, there is such a lack of support in the arts, and it has been proven that an arts education is so important in the growth of young people from kindergarten through high school. And in our society, it's just not a focus. It just is not a focus. So places like Christina are so important to provide the arts education and, and the performing experience for the children, so that that which is lacking in our public schools is given, it's here. And I implore everyone to contribute to your community cultural centers. You know, it's for everyone, and it's not just for the children, it's also for the adults. It's for the community, and you should support your community.
Thank you.